Living organisms. Living organisms are found everywhere, be it a hot desert or the cold Himalayas. The types of living organisms also differ from place to place. For instance, different kinds of plants are found in different places. Adaptation to the environment. The living organisms, like the animals and plants, have a body structure that is adaptive to their environment. Let us take into consideration a camel and a fish. A camel's body structure is adaptive to survive the harsh conditions in a desert. It has long legs and it hardly sweats. It requires very less amount of water and can survive without it for many days. On the other hand, a fish is adaptive to its aquatic life. The shape of its body and the slippery scales on them helps them to move easily underwater, and they breathe through their gills. Similarly, there are millions of living creatures who have special features that help them to adapt to their surroundings. Hence, the process of adjusting to the environmental conditions is known as adaptation. Habitat. A habitat can be explained as an area which is inhabited by a plant or animal species or any other living organism. The plants and the animals that live on land, like the grasslands, deserts, mountains, forests, etc., are said to be living in terrestrial habitats. The habitat of plants and animals that live in water bodies like ponds, rivers, lakes, seas, and oceans are called aquatic habitats. In a habitat, the plants and animals are its biotic components, whereas the non-living things like soil, water, sunlight, air, etc. are its abiotic components. Terrestrial habitats. Deserts. The living organisms in a desert adapt according to their environment. Animals like snakes and rats live in deep dark burrows in order to protect themselves from the harsh sun and come out only at night when the temperatures are cooler. The desert plants like cactus and brittle bush lose very less water through transpiration because the leaves of these plants are either absent or very small. Mountain regions. These regions are normally very cold and experience heavy sunfall during winter. The trees in this region are mostly cone-shaped and their leaves are like needles which help the snow to slide them off easily. The animals in this region can also survive these extreme cold temperatures due to the presence of thick fur on their body. Grasslands. Animals living in grasslands and forests are adaptive to their surroundings. For instance, the light brown color of a lion helps it to camouflage itself while hunting. Another animal living in forest and grasslands is the deer. It has special features like long ears and eyes on its side to sense danger and escape on time. Aquatic habitats. Oceans, ponds and lakes. Aquatic animals like octopus, fishes, etc. are habituated to their environment. They have a streamlined body that helps them in swimming, and they breathe through gills. Few animals like the dolphins and the whales have no gills. They breathe through blowholes, which are located on the upper part of their heads. The aquatic plants have short roots and long stems, which grow up till the surface. These long stems are light and flexible, which help them to move underwater freely without